Hey, I'm here with Coach Doug Wendel at Midlothian High School. I'm very excited about the opportunity to just hear from him and kind of just let him share some stories with us and some answers to some of these questions. I think it's going to be real beneficial to our profession. All right, Coach, tell me about yourself. Tell me how long you've been coaching and where, and just tell everybody about you a little bit.
Grew up in small town Oklahoma, Eufaula. Went to Oklahoma State as soon as I graduated high school, and got to Texas as soon as I could. I've been coaching 28 years now. I did 4 years of GA work at Stillwater High School, which kind of had a lot of influence on me as my career. But I've been started out as an assistant in the DFW area, Plano, Lake Highlands, and Carrollton, for I guess 10 years, and then I got a first head coaching job at Eustis, Texas. Went to Oklahoma for 4 years in Ardmore, and then came back to Midlothian, Texas. Been here 10 years now. So.
Yeah. Why did you choose coaching?
I've always loved football. I remember in third and fourth grade thinking I was going to play in the NFL. I broke my leg in eighth grade playing football, and I saw the bone. The doctor told me how big I was going to be. I knew I wasn't going to be a NFL caliber athlete, and in eighth grade I knew I was going to be coaching football. And when I became a freshman in college, I missed the locker room. I missed the goal that seemed like it was since second or third grade of that elusive state championship and striving towards that. And so I would say that had a lot to do with why I got into coaching. And then the third thing, when I was in college, I worked at a youth sports camp. And I think it's got to be a calling to coach, and I felt a pull to work with young people.
Yeah. So, what do you enjoy about coaching?
I love everything. I love off season. I love our boot camp. I love the summertime. I love the August grind. I love the players. I love the staff. There's nothing really I don't enjoy, and I've been doing it a long time now. I just enjoy waking up every day. I'm proud to call myself a coach. I love the people that I'm around. I love the routine of it. You know, every January is the same. Every August is the same. So I enjoy everything about it.
Yeah. What do you not like about coaching?
I would say if there's anything that I don't like, the losing is hard, and it's hard to deal with and hard to move on from. And then, I'm blessed to have a great wife, and blessed to have great kids, and I've always made family a priority. But you do miss out on some things, and there's some time constraints. I don't feel guilty about that stuff. We've made it work in our family, but it's not a 40-hour-a-week job.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's something I dislike about it, but that's something that's a little bit tough sometimes.
Yeah. All right. What stands out to you about how coaching has changed over the years? Is there anything?
I don't know. Well, there aren't too many people in this area that are having to put water out on the field to water there's some odd job or extra duty type things that you don't have to do in 2020 that you had to do in 1995. I think if there's anything that's changed, I think kids. I think there's instant gratification that the parents want, the communities want, administrators want, kids want. If kids have changed much at all, it's their attention span. I don't know that kids are watching sports as much on TV, and I don't know that their attention span or the understanding the value of working, the longevity of the work. But it hadn't changed that much.
All right. What are some guiding principles that you recommend for a coach to guide him along his path?
Well, I think number one, find great mentors. Find people that you value and respect what they believe in, and get everybody needs a mentor, right? Whether you're going to coach or not, you need a mentor. And then I think it's important to be in a quality program. And then I think it's important to be loyal to the people that you're working for and with. And if you can't, you probably need to go somewhere else. And then I would say the same thing about being positive. If you can't be positive about your day, you probably need to go somewhere else as well. So be positive, be loyal, and find a great mentor.
Yeah, love it. How do you develop the right culture in your athletic program?
Um, for us, in my experience, culture is up and down. It changes daily, weekly, monthly. It's not work hard for 2 years and then it stays the same. I feel like it changes, and we talk a great deal with our players and our staff about everybody. Everybody has to take ownership in the culture, and everybody has a responsibility for the culture. And our culture is one of accountability and pride. And we talk a lot about, this isn't for everybody, and you're special because you're a part of it. You've got to sacrifice, you've got to invest, and you've got to earn that respect. And the fact that everybody has to do that, and the fact that we hold them accountable, I think, has built culture. I think the accountability piece is the first piece to the culture.
Yeah. All right. What does success look like, and how do you define success?
We talk a lot to our players, and as a team, yearly, we talk about being our personal best. And if you're your personal best, you have a chance to be successful. For me, both back when I'm not anymore, but when I was an athletic director and now as a head football coach, success, are our kids physically, mentally, and emotionally superior? Are we, and you're not going to be every week, but are they ready to play physically on game day? Are you showing improvement each week? And are your fundamentals getting better? And then is your team highly motivated at 7:30 on Friday night? And if the answer to those is yes, then I feel like the success will take care of itself. But a lot of how we define success is personal best.
Yeah.
And are we if we can practice that way, then we'll play that way.
Yeah. Awesome. I love that. How important is faith in our profession? And this could be faith in your coaches, faith in your players, faith in others, faith in God. How important is faith in this profession?
Well, I think you have to be grounded in something. You need to have faith in tough times. You need to have faith in good times, faith in hard times. Faith is critical. I can't go coach 12 different positions at the same time. You've got to have faith that you've got good coaches doing their piece, and you've got to have faith in yourself because there's going to come some hard times where nobody else is going to have any faith in you. Whether you're a head coach or a freshman coach or a middle school 7th grade head coach or whatever you are, and you're making decisions, people are going to call you out and question you. So you have to have faith that you are right in your beliefs. So I think that's a real important piece to being successful.
Yeah. Well, and I like what you said about you're not going to go coach every position. Gordon Wood, something that I'd always heard was, players need to believe in each other. They need to believe in the coaches, and the coaches need to believe in the players, and the coaches need to believe in the coaches. And man, it's kind of hard to make all that happen, and there's such an art to it. But you find that if you're not trusting those coaches, like you said, to do their job, then there's going to be some pieces that fail in there, and it's going to cost you. It's going to end up costing you a ball game.
Sure. And what you just talked about, Coach Wood's saying, and that goes back to the culture piece too.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Will you share some thoughts on what helped you become the person and the coach that you are?
Well, I think finding your calling is really, really important. If I have any talent, it's my gift. It's my work ethic, and I got that either from my mom and dad, who I was kind of raised on a farm, or just a gift from God. And I don't remember my parents ever talking about it. It just came natural to me to work. So I think finding your calling and finding something that you're passionate about is real, real important. The other thing is the mentor piece. Finding people that can mentor you, that'll take the time. I had the opportunity to, whenever I GA'd, I didn't know the guy from Adam, didn't know his program from Adam, didn't know if they won any games or not. But I just walked into Stillwater High School and found a head football coach, said, "Hey, I'd love to help your program any way I can while I'm in college." And he happened to be Dr. Bill DeFee, and had his doctorate degree in history, was a phenomenal teacher. So that taught me the importance of being a quality teacher. And he was from Amarillo High School. and played at TCU, and just really took the time to mentor me. I ended up doing my student teaching under him, and so he taught me a lot about the game, but he also taught me that it's supposed to be fun, and he taught me a lot about leadership by watching him. So he was a tremendous role model for me. And then obviously your first job as a young coach, you got to somebody that you really, really respect and look up to. Gerald Brents at Plano taught me an awful lot that helped me through my career. He was the most mentally tough person I've ever seen. That was a high pressure job, and the way that he handled everything with class, and the way that he brought it every day, it came second nature to me. I'm going to be like that guy. I'm going to get up every day and I'm just going to attack. I've been doing it 28 years now. I still get up. I got up today and attacked.
Yeah. Anything else that you want to point out that I didn't bring up, or anything for these coaches?
It's a great profession, and it doesn't. Everybody's got a different calling. You know, I'm blessed here to have 16 coaches with me at the high school level, but two of our best coaches are our middle school coordinators, and they connect with kids that may never get to me, but they make an impression, and what you can give back, and the confidence that you can instill in young people, and the opportunity that you have every single day as a coach is just it's a powerful thing. It's a great responsibility.
Yeah.
And but I don't regret coaching one day in my life.
Yeah. Well, guys, this is Coach Doug Wendel, and I can tell you from playing against him, his guys are always extremely well coached, and also guys that have worked for him and guys that know him, they have so much respect for him, and I've heard it from so many people, and so I'm very thankful for the opportunity to be able to interview him today, and also for him to share a little something I think would be good for us all to hear.